Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into how to sound confident even when you don't actually feel it, right?
Absolutely, and that's a topic we can all relate to, especially with those nerve-wracking moments in interviews or meetings.
Right. So the essential idea is that um, confidence is not a feeling. It's more like a skill you develop.
Exactly.
It's something you create through your actions rather than waiting for it to magically appear.
And that's such a crucial mindset shift. It's like saying you don't have to be fully confident internally. You can act confidently and let your voice, your body language, even your pauses create that impression.
Yeah, right. Think about it. Even the most put together people still feel nervous sometimes, but they manage it brilliantly.
Yep, I
So it's
totally
not
get that.
about erasing the anxiety, but working around it.
So what about the voice? I mean, from what we understand, your voice plays a huge role in how confident you sound.
Yeah, exactly. Focus on three key aspects: volume, pace, and tone. Um, you need to speak slightly louder than normal, not
Yeah.
shouting, but making sure you're heard clearly. That clarity is what gives people the impression of confidence.
And then there's the pace. Personally, I notice when I get nervous, I tend to speed up or even stumble over words.
Absolutely, and that's why um, it's so important to slow down. Even just pausing between sentences can help.
Yep, I
It
agree.
allows the listener to catch every word and gives you space to think, which in turn makes you sound more controlled.
You know, that reminds me, body language. Even if you're not fully feeling it inside, your posture and eye contact can do wonders.
Right on. Stand or sit up straight, relax those shoulders, and maintain good eye contact.
Yeah,
Your body
exactly.
sends signals before you even speak, so it's like a silent confidence boost.
And I love the idea of starting strong. The first few seconds, as they say, are so important.
Definitely. Avoid those weak openings like, um, I'm not sure, but instead kick it off with, here's what I think. It sets a confident tone right from the
Very
get
true.
go.
Now, here's something I've been thinking about. What about filler words? I mean, we all slip in an or sometimes.
True, but there's a neat trick. Instead of peppering your speech with filler words, embrace pauses.
Yeah, exactly.
Silence can be powerful. It gives you time to formulate your thoughts and emphasizes what you're about to say.
That's a great tip. But don't you think sometimes too many pauses might make you sound unsure?
Well, that's a fair point, but it's about balance. When done right, those pauses replace weak filler words and actually amp up your perceived confidence. Of
I can
course,
see that
if
working.
overdone, it might backfire. So it's a fine line.
Right, balance is key. And let's not forget about the importance of using clear and simple language. Fancy words don't always translate to confidence, do they?
Exactly, it's about clarity. Instead of trying to impress people with complicated vocab, focus on um, being easily
Yeah,
understood.
absolutely.
Clear communication is like the foundation of sounding confident.
And if I'm hearing this right, even when you're in one of those nerve-wracking scenarios, shifting your focus from worrying about what others will think to being about the actual message can ease a lot of that pressure.
Right, that's a big one. Instead of getting trapped in, what if I mess up? Or how will they react? Pivot to asking yourself, what
Absolutely.
value am I adding? It's an effective way to reduce self consciousness and channel your energy positively.
Now, preparation seems to be another cornerstone here. I'm talking about having a few key lines or points planned out before you speak.
Yes, preparation is the magic ingredient. If you can prep 2 to 3 key points or even a strong opening line, then you already have a solid foundation.
Yeah, I really
It's
like
like
that.
having a safety net that boosts your confidence when you're in the spotlight.
It's interesting how all these elements tie together: voice, pace, body language, and message focus. They all combine to create that aura of confidence.
Exactly, it's like a concert where every instrument has its part. What's fascinating is, even if you don't feel confident inside, acting confident through these techniques can actually lead to um, feeling it over time. Essentially,
Yep, that's a
action
powerful
precedes
feedback loop.
feeling.
Right, and that's such an empowering notion. If you wait for genuine confidence, you might just be waiting forever. But if you act it out, eventually the emotion will catch up, right?
Exactly. Acting confident creates a kind of self fulfilling prophecy. Even if you initially feel shaky, the process can help to solidify
Truly
your inner
inspiring, that is.
assurance. It's like tricking your brain into a better state.
And speaking of tricking your brain, I've noticed that sometimes when I consciously slow down my speech, it almost feels like I'm giving myself permission to take a breath and, really own what I'm saying.
That's an awesome insight. Slowing down helps control the narrative and gives you the time to emphasize the points that really matter.
Yes, exactly.
It's as if taking that pause is like, it's like a reset that boosts your overall command of the conversation.
Now, if we step back to look at the overall strategy, would you say that sounding confident really is just a matter of practice and persistence?
Most definitely. Confidence, as we see, is a skill honed over time. Whether it's through practicing your tone, knowing when to pause, or even standing with a strong posture, each element reinforces the next. It's a holistic
I
approach
agree.
to communication.
There's a final piece that's really resonating with me. The idea that you don't need to uh, actually feel confident in order to portray it. Sometimes the action itself builds the feeling. That's really profound.
Exactly. And that's like the final takeaway here. The transformation happens on the outside first, and eventually your internal state adapts to match your external performance. It's
Yeah,
action before
definitely.
emotion, and that can truly empower anyone who's struggling with self doubt.
I also appreciate how these techniques are applicable in everyday life, whether it's a casual chat or a high-stakes presentation. They really offer a toolkit for anyone needing that boost.
Absolutely. Every conversation, job interview, or meeting becomes an opportunity to practice. And even if you feel nervous at first, acting it out confidently can eventually reshape both how others perceive you and even how you see yourself. That's the beauty of these
Couldn't
strategies.
agree more. So, for anyone tuning in, remember, control your voice, slow down, use simple language, stand tall, prepare key points, start strong, and let silence work its magic instead of filler words. That's the secret sauce to, like, sounding confident.
Couldn't have said it better. And if you keep practicing these, you'll soon notice not just your voice, but your overall presence transforming.
Yep, every little step counts.
Confidence is built, one conversation at a time.
Truly inspiring advice for those moments when nerves threaten to take over, isn't it?
Absolutely. So whether it's a presentation, a meeting, or any situation where you need that extra boost, keep these tools in your arsenal. Act confident now and let that feeling follow you later.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's to embracing every moment with the strength to speak up.
And that wraps up our deep dive into sounding confident. Thanks for sticking with us on this journey.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Practice these tips, and may your voice always carry that confident tone. See you next time.